Alright, hello everyone. Welcome once again to Crowley's Collectibles. Now today on the channel, I am popping back to an older set. And apparently this set has been reprinted recently. I don't know if there's any variance between the reprint and the original, but this is an original booster box of that time I got reincarnated as a slime. This is one of my favorite anime, as you can see by, well, actually, it just looks like a blue blob, but it's actually Rimuru. His face is just down at the moment. But I do have some slime figures. I have I'm working. I need to readjust up there because the figure bases are very wide and it's hard to fit. Even though a figure can fit, the base can't. So I need to readjust so I can fit all of my that time I got reincarnated as a slime figures on one section. But very big fan of this anime, and I actually recently reassess my binder for that time I got reincarnated as a slime, and I have a complete uncommon common set, and mostly I think I have a complete rare set as well. I'm just still missing pretty much all of the hot stamp sign cards. I haven't gotten a single one yet, and I opened a couple of these booster boxes back in the day, and I still have a few sitting around, so better now than never, or something like that. Let's crack into it and see if I can finally get my first hot stamp signed card. By the way, this is not for sale until July 31st, 2020. You know, fun fact. That is probably the thing that dictates a booster box between the original and the reprint, I'm guessing. But from my understanding, they don't do a lot of reprints for Schwarz, or at least they hadn't before. So maybe they have like something different about the cards, or like a stamp on it saying it's a second printing. I don't know. I wonder. I just for someone who collects a lot, I kind of would like it if there was like a delineation between the two, to kind of make it more meaningful to the people who had the original set. But c'est la vie. Something, on the card, I guess, not, beyond the booster box itself. Now, this is our PR card. For those of you who do not know, that was tongue twisted. There's gonna be a lot of tongue twists today, everybody. Buckle in and get ready. I am gonna flub my words something fierce. But here we go. I'm not doing a card count. This isn't Pokemon. I could take one. I've done that before. Take one, put it up at the front. And per booster box, what is our, I think my record is 2 SRs and a stamp. Not from Slime, but from Bofuri, but that was crazy. If you haven't seen those videos, you should go back and watch them. I'm not trying to, advertise myself. I mean, I am a little bit, but I'm not really. It's just that was a real. Every booster box I opened had a hit in it. It was insane. It had a hot stamp sign card hit. It was the craziest thing. I've never seen anything like that since. And I'm relatively new to Weiss Schwarz, but still, it felt kind of crazy. But here is what we're looking for. We are looking for the parallel cards. I have a full normal set already. No worries there, but I do need a few of these left. I don't know exactly which ones I need. That probably would have been helpful. But I feel like I'll know it when I see it. Let's see what we got. We have our Soe clone. We have our Gabiru name overwritten. I've seen a lot of these cards before, but the art is basically just screenshots from the oh my, I'm actually shaking a little. Holy crap. They heard me. They listened. I got a Shuna hot stamp signed card. I'm very happy right now. My voice is changing. That right off the bat, first pack. I hope it was on camera to see if I took the first pack out. I really don't know. Shuna, I love you. it's signed by the Japanese voice actor, even though it's the English card. That's kind of the standard for them, and that's totally fine because the Japanese voice actors are all phenomenal as well. They are in their own right phenomenal. I watched the dub, though I have watched the sub, because I've watched this show a lot. When I really like a show, I watch it both ways. But here is our hot stamped sign card, my first and only hot stamped sign card from that time I got reincarnated as a slime, and probably will always be my only hot stamp sign card. I don't know how many hot stamp sign cards there are in this set, but I gotta move this on because I'm already way over time. I've been talking this whole time. We're at 6 minutes and I've only opened one pack, but what a one pack it was! Look at that! Wow, that is awesome. What a day to be alive. So glad I decided to film this video. I haven't filmed a lot of videos recently. And I just with the Weiss Schwarz stuff especially, but booster boxes as a whole in general, I've been debating on. I don't want to. I'm not. There's no desire to stop opening booster boxes and stuff like that. But there is a desire to make, because I talk a lot, as you can see by being, the second pack in 6 minutes. Probably catching up to 6 minutes now once I cut the intro, but I want to cut down the I want to make my videos more watchable, like, because not everyone wants to sit down and dedicate 20 minutes to listen to me flub my words. Well, and some people do, and I love those people, and I love the people who don't, but it's just a double R. So we're getting all our good stuff right out the gate, and then we're just gonna get straight R's the rest of the way. So, dang. All right. Well, but yeah, I want to make my content, and I haven't put out a lot of content because I haven't really thought of a good way to do it. And I filmed some content and just not released it. Like some test content mostly. And I may release it eventually, but I just. Like, I want to find a way, a good middle ground where I'm not like, I don't want to take a whole booster box, right? I don't want to open a whole booster box and then just cut it down to only the hits. I want to make that booster box watchable. So I've debated with, like, possibly, I almost did a Pokemon card count there. You may have seen that. Hopefully you didn't. Hopefully it was off camera and I can keep the embarrassment to myself, other than the fact that I just said it. But I want to, I guess I want viewers to get the full weight of, the highs and the lows of my openings, but I don't want to stop talking, because part of the reason why I did this in the first place was to talk, because I love talking. But I also want to find a nice middle ground, as I've said 15 times now in the past minute and a half. I want to find a nice middle ground where I can open packs expediently, but still talk away, so to speak. And still, get the most out, because I'm not loaded by any means. I do a lot of work to be able to get the stuff I use to create my content. I sell, like, duplicates of my cards on eBay to fund back some money into basically, buying more stuff for this channel, or mostly for myself, but yes, for the channel. But I do save these things. 90% of the things that I buy, I save. There's a rare Rimuru and Great Sage. 90% of the things I get, I save to make a video for. So I have a lot of things backlogged, which, I always say, and I still do. But it's just like, I don't know, some people have a negative opinion of people who sell cards on eBay, and I kind of just throw them out for auction and let them go for whatever they go for. So, I want people to pay what they feel is the right price, and if someone feels like beating out someone's bid, then a lot of the auctions that I sell go for well under what people are charging on eBay, or well under what previous auctions. You know, regrettably, I'd be able to buy more if they did, but I'm happy either way because I just want collectors to be able to complete their sets, and I've been through that struggle my whole life. There is a double rare, beautiful. It's a very good box I'm opening. Um, While I have a great amount of respect for Lord Rimuru, I wouldn't say I outright worship this box, but um, yeah, I feel like I've reached a good middle ground between the store and, you know, using it to fund content and fund my collection. So hopefully, I know there are people out there that go to stores and just buy, like, especially in the beginning of the coronavirus, they were buying anything and everything Pokemon, and um, like it just, you know, I had done that before, even before I had this channel. I had, you know, bought a ton of stuff because there was a lot of stuff out there and people weren't doing that. I wouldn't ever have to feel bad for emptying the rack because I never emptied the rack. I could get the mass amount of collectibles I wanted, and you know, people who wanted collectibles would still be able to get the collectibles they wanted. And I certainly don't want to um take away from one day soon to be grown up nerds, but I don't want to take away from children who, you know, want to collect Pokemon, because I was a child who wanted to collect Pokemon once upon a time. But this has gone off on a way different tangent than I originally intended. I actually didn't even really originally have an intention, so we're just going to keep going with the opening here. It is going very well so far. We have a rare. I think I can't see us getting anything more above double R in this box. I think we're mostly going to get rares. If anything, I think we'll get one more thing, maybe. I feel like if you're still watching this video, there's a slight chance that you got lucky and you only have to watch the first 6 minutes. And because it took me 6 minutes to open one pack. But it was a heck of a pack. I said before, I'll say it again. That was one heck of a pack to open. So definitely well worth the 6 minutes I spent opening it. And we have a rare again. Another rare. I need to keep my sleeves in a more readily available spot because previously they were not. I kept looking for them in the readily available spot, and I kept remembering that they're over here. So it's not that I really want them to be readily available, it's more that I just want to stop looking at where I think they should be. Let's see here. Alright, so we have our new power. It's probably my least favorite card in the set. Just because it's like, it's not really, a lot of these highlight important moments, and while that does highlight an important moment of the anime, it's just not, it doesn't really capture the moment like some other cards do. And we have our auto battle mode Rimuru, and it looks like we have a rare Rimuru right behind auto battle mode Rimuru. Oof, there's the tongue twisting. I promised it, and here it is. You're welcome, everybody. But there is our power to protect comrades Rimuru. Originally, I didn't want to watch that time I got reincarnated as slime. I had decided it was stupid from the get-go because that had a very long name. So I guess it's fitting that one, I was wrong, and two, as payback for being wrong, they have very long titled cards for this set. I think they do for all the sets, but this set in particular They're really socking it to me for being wrong about this anime. It did climb the charts to my top 5. It may be. I mean, it depends on how it goes. But as far as my favorite story and character development, it may be my favorite anime. But like at the same time, I know it's too early to say that. But I definitely there's a slight chance, a slight to very great chance that I have rewatched this the most out of all the animes I've seen. RE0 is a close second to how many times I've rewatched things. Specifically, the battle with the white whale. All right, so we have our cards here. And I'm sorry if I'm not going through like titles of the cards. I've done that in previous openings. And you know, hopefully you didn't come here hoping that I would be. It's a double rare, beautiful. But hopefully you didn't come here thinking like, oh man, I really hope that this guy you know, reads the title of every card. I've done that before, and quite frankly, I'd rather rant about things that don't matter and are unimportant, and things that I'll forget about shortly after filming this video, but will be reminded next time I have the similar feeling or when I edit the video. So we have, that is not the worst card in the set. It's a great card. It's possibly my least favorite. And if you don't know why it's my least favorite, watch the anime, figure it out. I don't want to tell you. You need to figure it out for yourself. But you see a cute small child and a cute small animal. You do the math. Figure it out. It's pretty obvious why I don't like that card. Another double rare. That's lovely. And behind that we have our squaring off against the spirit. Now, in comparison to the other card that I said that I didn't like before, which was the other sideways card, there's a name for that type of card. It's escaping me at the moment. Like that is like probably the same distance away, but captures the scene so much better than the other card. The other card's a little blurry. It's just not a lot of. It doesn't capture the scene as well. I feel. Oh, and I didn't say this yet. So if you've made it this far in the video, I'll make sure to say it again at the end of the video. Thank you, Shop Tally, for selling me all my Schwarz products. They always have them, and they're the only shop I go to. And I like them so much that I reached out to them a while back, and they were nice enough to provide me with a discount code for my viewers. Fun fact, sadly I can't use it, but still, you know, that's just part of the deal. It is for the viewers, not for me. But that is actually of my own request. So that's, yeah, if you guys want some Schwarz products, please make use of that. You know, I was really happy to get that. I don't have a lot of viewers, nor do I expect I will, but for those of you out there who are watching me and enjoying this, please make use of that. It's super cool, and I'm a man who loves a good deal, so as somebody who deal hunts all the time, I love a good deal until I get something reliable. Like, I way overpay for my haircuts, but my haircut guy that I've gone to for, I don't know, what, 6, 7, 8 years now? I don't know, somewhere greater than 6, but less than 10, I think. But I pay a lot of money and give a decent tip every time for my haircuts. But that is because I go to the same person every time, and I trust that that person will do what I want with my hair. So likewise, that is why I buy at Shop Tally all the time, and that code's down below, by the way. That's why I buy all my Schwarz products at Shop Tally, because because I know they're reliable and they have the inventory and they've never failed me. So here we go. Behind us, we have the last hit of our box. We have a triple rare. Awesome. Very lovely. I'm pretty sure I have that one. But dang. All right. So this is a good box. Very good box. We have a hot stamp sign card and a triple rare. And then a bunch of double rares, tons of double rares, all over the board, double rares. We have 4 packs left. So I doubt there's going to be anything in these packs remaining. But never been happier to have been proved wrong. So let's do it. Come on, prove me wrong. Oh yeah, I forgot to grab this. There we go. That is a great scene. Excuse the burp. That is a great scene. There is a couple cards in this set centered around that scene. And I love all of them. I love Malim as a character. I think she's awesome, and I can't wait to see more character development centered around her. There was a decent bit in a rare in Season 2. But there was more backstory. I don't want to spoil anything by saying this, but there's more backstory being learned about her without her actually playing a heavy part in the anime. I mean, she does play a heavy part in what happens in Season 2, but, like, you don't really see her as much. Oh, I guess I have 4 left. I can't count. Now I have 4 left after this one. So, if that makes sense, I don't want to get into spoilers. She is in Season 2, but, like, you know, it's more dealing with actions she's taken. The main characters and the other main characters are dealing with actions that she has taken for the majority of that Season 2. So, I will shut up before I run the risk of giving any more spoilers, but basically what I meant to say is I hope in Season 3 we see more of her backstory as well as more of her and her awesome action scenes. And there is Shion with an overwhelming blow. One of the few cards where they opted not to include the character's name and stick to a short card title. Why that word took so long to get out of my mouth, it's beyond me. Alright, so we have remaining. But yeah, if you haven't cut the video now, you can probably cut it, but you're welcome to stick around. I'm still filming, I'm still opening. But I doubt we're gonna get any other hits. But let's see if I can keep it under 25 minutes. So we have our Benimaru, Rimuru, lots of Rimarus. And our Orcs, we have our Shizu, we have our Rimuru again, and we have a Orc Disaster Geld. Alright. I'm gonna sleeve that later so we can just get to the rest of the opening. Since I already I know when I was reorganizing that was the holo I had the most of. So definitely not concerned about not sleeving that up. We get another hot stamp signed card, that's going to sleeve. You know, believe you me. But not the rares, and maybe the double rares. I don't know. We'll see. Point is, I don't think that there's going to be a lot left to open. We have another rare. I think we have straight rares from here on out. 2 packs left. This is one of those 2 packs. I'm very happy. Quite frankly, I'm excited to finish this video so I can protect away at my beautiful hot stamp signed Shuna, and just get that in all the protection, and, you know, put it in the safe. And yes, I do have a safe. I have a fireproof safe for my best trading cards and comic books, because, and anything else that I consider that you know, if there ever was a fire, I don't want to lose. Now, granted, there are things that are non-nerd related in there as well. I Actually, I have more than one fireproof safe. But let's see what we got. We got a rare Shizu. I have more than one fireproof safe, as I was saying. But there are non-nerd related things. It's just the intention of it originally. That was to, protect cards that if there was ever something unfortunate to happen, they would be protected and hidden away. So, oh, I should have shown that card, but there it is. We've seen it before. Here's our last pack. We have tons of cards that we've seen 1,000 of. I think you can probably open one booster box and get you have a pretty decent chance at completing your commons and uncommons, or getting pretty darn close. But it is hard to get the remaining rares and double rares, especially when you only get at most I've seen 2 things above double rare. But I hear you. Quiet down. You got packs to open. You got one more card to flip. Flip it. Let's do it. All right. We have a rare Samurai Shion. All right. That's it, everyone. Thank you all for watching. Just a little over the 25-minute mark, but it works out. So, thank you all for watching again. And if you've made it this far in the video, but you skipped the part where I said it, check out below if you're interested in buying some Schwarz products for yourself. There's a 5% off discount code for Shop Pally, so feel free to use that. They are very great, very reliable. So please use that if you are interested in buying some of these. And since they're relatively not as well known, and for whatever it's worth, I vouch for them. All the Weiss Schwarz I buy and have opened for a very long time now has been from them. What feels like a very long time, probably not as long as I'm describing, but they're very reliable, and that's very important. So since a lot of people don't know about them, it's kind of a hidden secret for now. So feel free to get in on that while you can, and get in on it with a 5% discount code. But thank you everyone for watching, and I will see you all next time. And I am off to admire my beautiful hot stamp signed card. This is a long time in the making. What is it? I got this set when it came out. So 2020. It's 2022 now. It's almost July 2022. We're in June. I've been waiting a long time for this. And now granted, I've had it. It's sitting here. I got this box in the beginning, and it's been sitting in storage in my old place and now in my new place. But it's nice that I opened one of the boxes I had set aside, and I got a first edition hot stamp signed card. So happy for that. But thank you again, everyone. And now I will bid you all farewell.